at it like a
crack addict, baby.
we in this. So TSR show, we back at it. We got about 3 football shows left. Today, the preview and the recap. The preview of the Super Bowl, recap of the Super Bowl. And then today.
I thought you were talking about the Pro Bowl. I was like, who gives a fuck about that?
Right.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's get it cracking. Who we got first on the dock?
Well, we got to talk about that first game, baby, with the Packers and the Bucs. Now, last week I had picked the Packers, and I believe Smurf picked the Packers as well.
We all did, I think.
Yeah, we all did.
No, I thought you had the Bucs.
Yeah, likes to be away from his mic.
No, I picked the Packers too.
Oh, so unfortunately,
I'm pretty sure
you
I did.
gotta almost take everything that the TSR show says with a grain of salt. You know, we're fans and we're gonna say our opinions, but we're not always right. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna eat crow today. But Packers Bucs game, you know, it in my opinion, it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. But I just real quick, we're gonna talk about the Bucs, but I do want to ask the question of, do you think Aaron Rodgers' time in Green Bay is coming to a close? Not his career, his time in Green Bay.
I'll go first. The hugs at the end. I told you guys about this earlier.
Yeah.
They look like he was jealous, kind of, or more like he was mad. Obviously, he was mad.
Yeah, he's irritated.
Yeah, he's irritated. He just lost
Definitely.
the game. Like, get out of my face, Tom Brady. This is your 10th Super Bowl already. And I think either he's gonna ask for a trade or something's gonna happen where he's gonna be gone. He's gonna try to get out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially because of the whole quarterback situation, drafting him in the first round. That kind of lit a fire under Aaron Rodgers this year, and he had a very complimentary year this year.
It was a clean year.
Yes,
it was a good year.
We definitely think he's MVP.
Yeah.
Would you say so?
I still say Patty Mahomes, but
we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that later, obviously. But he did have a stellar
and that's the
season.
thing.
Yeah.
Today, Rodgers outplayed Brady. No doubt about it, right? He outplayed him, but that was the thing with the Packers. What we were crediting the Packers last week on was both sides of the football when it came to the line. They were winning in the trenches. And this week, it did not go that way. They didn't have no run game, and they had no pass rush. The two things that where they just dominated the week before were non-existent. And you put a lot of onus on Aaron Rodgers. So that's why I've always said, you know, you can have the best quarterback in the league, the most talented guy in the league, but you're not going to win throwing 40, 50 passes a game. That's just not a winning recipe.
And another thing is, like, you have Adama Suh and you have Pierre Paul on that defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
That's a lot to deal with. And I saw a couple times when he got roughed up a little bit. That's a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we can say about it.
Smurf, your take, baby. Come on.
Hot.
The NFL connoisseur,
Yeah.
the Gene Steratore of the TSR show, the guy,
We are
the
taking it
myth,
straight to
the
Secaucus.
legend.
Let's go, Dean Blandino. Okay, so I didn't like the whole Packers defensive game plan today. To not make Jair Alexander not travel, to not make him travel was, I think I told y'all he stopped traveling. He stopped traveling later part of the year, and I think he needed to travel. They were roasting number 39, and Kevin King had a bad game.
Horrible.
And they let the corners play. They let them play. And then to call that holding at the end of the game, I mean, they weren't calling them, and then they called it at the end. They had no choice. It's the right call. Don't get me wrong. But Anthony, last week I was talking about how.
Damn! Look at his face. Did y'all see his face?
If there is a replay that they're trying to review, right? That they go to a replay. Did you see the Rodgers interception? where, okay, so the Rodgers interception, he throws a pick, right? And so they're trying to see if he actually caught the ball, whatever. It's, every turnover.
The one on the sideline, when he's diving out, he's going, I know.
No, it was down the middle.
It was
down the middle.
Down the middle because
Yeah.
there's two of them. Yeah.
He was trying to thread the needle.
No, he threw one.
Yeah.
Okay. So he throws a pick. Every turnover needs to be reviewed. And then we're watching the replay, right?
Right.
We're watching the
Right.
replay. It's so funny that it came to light after I said it last week. We're watching the replay, and the defensive back is clearly holding him. Pass interference, holding him for him to get the pick. Tugging him, just like at the end of the play. And they didn't call it.
And I will stand by what I said. We're seeing if he's catching the ball, not what before happened with the ball.
What is your take on that?
So it is crazy, the irony.
Because the ball
from
got
week
to him, though, right? The ball got to him.
To who?
To the receiver. We know he almost caught it. He's the one that messed up. It's just it. Like, we can't look at the whole thing.
No, on the play he's talking about, it was a straight pick, bro. It was like it was going to his hands, but the other guys, the DB's
undercut
hands,
the route.
he undercut the route.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
in doing so,
Okay, now I
in
know which one.
undercutting
Yeah.
the route, he's saying he was tugging on the shoulder. He was kind of holding him back. But yes, they are reviewing, making sure that it is an interception.
Yeah.
But during that play, he's saying the reason he got the interception is because he had a little bit of tug on the jersey, a little tug on the shoulder. And what he's saying is like, that should not be an interception because of that hold. But because you're reviewing the interception, you're disregarding the hold.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's exactly what I said. We can't look at both and just say, hey, he got the ball there because he held him. No. We're looking to see if it was or was not. That's it. And I think it sucks for some players, some teams, but
Right.
but it bothers me.
But there's a flaw in that.
It is because you called that legit. But all of a sudden there was a little tug of the jersey at the end.
No,
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I didn't get mad. I just went, that's strange. Dude, was it Troy Aikman? Was it that old man on the freaking thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and
he
Joe
goes,
Buck.
he goes, they've been calling they haven't been calling those all night.
Yeah.
But they're gonna call this one. And that's when I said,
That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with that.
But I'm not gonna get mad about it. But you're saying that there was an interception and the guy tugged on him a little bit. Am I gonna be, that was a pass interference? No, it's not. Because the guy underjumped, played good defense. He got the ball.
He did it. No,
He ran with him.
All right, I can't get it.
But he's trying to look back into the play when all you want to see if he caught the ball and that's it. You cannot do you want me to put it in lifestyle terms?
And that's what I'm trying to.
Okay, that's like me getting a DWI, and all of a sudden they go, we're gonna charge this bartender over here for over serving him, but we're gonna let this guy go. You don't do that.
No.
The decision at the end is you
No.
that. And
It's-
that's kind of strange,
it's-
but you can't, or like, you ran a stop sign. We're going to look at the replay. You ran a stop sign and hit a car, but we're not charge you with just DWI. No, the police got called for the fucking car getting hit, not the running a stop sign. You know what I mean?
I'm
trying to think of a way to put it.
He's got the form.
You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of a way to put it because
Yes.
you can't go back and say this caused this. There's a chain of reactions, but you have to follow what is challengeable.
It's about what's right. It's about what's right. So, for example, if you want to put it in life terms, DWL, driving while Latino. So you get pulled over. You get pulled over for driving while Latino. It's wrong. It's wrong. So that needs to be fixed. Why am I getting pulled over? Because I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying? That's where Cesar Chavez or who's the other one? People that the whole driving while Black Lives Matter, like stuff like that.
Martin
It's
Luther
wrong.
King.
Yeah,
He
fought for the right. So what I'm saying is, to put it into sports terms, I'm trying to fight for, if there is a replay, a turnover that's being looked at, and you find something egregious in there, I feel like it should be overturned and like and say, oh, look, this player was holding. We're going to give him a flag and offset the play. That's how I'm saying, because it's wrong, blood. Like when we're looking at the replay and we're like, oh shit. Okay. That clearly was a big difference in the game.
Okay, I'll give you guys.
Hang on, you love to interrupt.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He clearly intercepted the ball, committed a penalty, and it affected the game. You know, if it was the other way around, I'd be saying the same thing. But Hector, what am I right or am I wrong? Am I on an island?
I see your argument. You know, it sucks that the letter of the law doesn't allow that to happen. So I see that there's a systemic problem with it. There's the system is kind of
the legalization of marijuana. Like, why is it illegal?
Right. Well, it's kind of I mean, you guys did a lot of analogies now, but I understand both parts, okay? But pertaining to what is now, I think that is something that in the future the NFL may have to change or do something. But you got to also look at it, in my perspective, you got to look at like what the NFL has to look about. Is that going to take more time? Is that going to are we going to have to look at every other call and say, oh, look, that's not a holding because the defensive player did this and did that. So like now there's going to be a black and white to every play, where right now it's kind of cut down the middle. There's a gray area. Yes, you were kind of holding, but we're reviewing the interception. And I don't like it because that does kind of kill some opportunities for certain teams. And that does come down to like that play really changed the outcome of the game. But as it stands right now, the letter of the law, they can only review what they're saying is going to be reviewed. Yes.
And I agree with that. Yeah. Right now, the letter of the law.
Within that review,
if this happened to the Cowboys, believe me, it'd be World War III in this podcast, and you'd be singing a different tone right now.
No, that's how I feel about it. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that needs to change, or yes, do an offset, because it's not right that you give one team the benefit of the doubt when clearly the facts are right in front of you.
And it's when it's something egregious.
Yes.
And okay, but back to the game. I didn't like the whole Packers game plan. I didn't like that, bro. Like, to end the second quarter, the touchdown to Scotty Miller from Tom Brady and Kevin. What are you doing? That's like a Jets 2.0. What are you doing letting him get behind you?
Right.
They have no timeouts left. Just let him catch the ball in front of you and guard the sidelines. Let him have the middle.
Yeah.
And as far as that, I mean, I just, as far as Aaron Rodgers, like, he came out and he said he doesn't know what the future is within the organization and within some of the players.
I think you said it about everybody, right?
I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I don't know what he means by that. I'm not going to go and say he's going to demand a trade. I don't know what he means by that. Yeah. But if he's looking to get out, or if he's thinking that the team is getting ready to rebuild and go with Jordan Love, I don't know.
It was very vague.
But
very vague.
Another fraudish thing going on is with that defense is they haven't been really tested in terms of offenses, and today they got tested and they failed. The other thing that I'm not going to give Aaron Rodgers a break on is they did intercept Tom Brady, and the Packers offense couldn't do anything with it.
Right. So 2 out of those 3 interceptions, just real quick, they didn't even get a first down.
Right. And then he did clearly outplay Tom Brady. There's a lot of Tom Brady fanboys out there that just, he won, so he's better than Aaron Rodgers. I hope this shuts everybody up that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers. And then they go to the 6 rings, and then they go to this and that. Like, ladies and gentlemen, he may have a better career achievements than Aaron Rodgers. I get it, but today Aaron Rodgers clearly outplayed him. Right. He clearly did.
Yeah.
Now, you can't coach scared in the playoffs. And that's what Matt LaFleur did, going for that field goal. You can't coach scared when you get in the playoffs. You really hit the field goal and then hope that your defense gets the ball back against possibly the greatest quarterback of all time.
Well, and I told you within that, I'm a firm believer that if you're inside the 10, no matter what, you go for it. You go for the touch, the TD. You go for it. Even if it's fourth and goal, even if you're on the 8 or the 9, go for it. And because if anything, they're gonna start at the 6, at the 5. You got to make them drive 90 plus.
Right.
That's gonna be tough to do.
It's better than it. A lot of people look at it and say, "Hey, I'll get 3 and I'll kick it off," and they'll start off at the 25. No, you got to think about let's start them off at the 5 and let's go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I would much rather start my team off on the 5, and if anything, they're gonna get 3.
Right.
You know, but best case scenario, they punt it well before the 50-yard line. I'm still gonna get real good field position on a punt, be in the 40, maybe on my 40. Yeah. I don't got to drive as hard. Yeah, that's just how I feel.
And the other thing is, we're not gonna let Aaron Jones off the hook. Fumbling twice.
Yeah,
got benched.
You got
benched. And for the most part, Devontae Adams was not a huge factor in terms of game-breaking plays.
But he demanded a lot of command on the field.
Yes, he did.
They were doubling him a lot.
Yes, he did. Yes, they did. And Carlton Davis was on him. And Slant Boy, Michael Thomas was calling him out on Twitter. Michael Thomas, you got shut down last week. Stay your ass home.
What was it?
Stop
he did
talking.
Goose eggs, right?
Yeah.
He had a goose egg.
I saw that too.
Slant Man.
Yeah,
Slant Man.
He's the one that called him Slant Man.
Yeah,
right?
Marvel Studios. Slant Man. Saint Studios.
That was funny. I thought it was really funny because I didn't realize it till I started looking, and damn, because you're the one that told me about it, and I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of slants on this thing.
Well, and then we'll see what goes on with Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers going forward. I mean, they had a great year. Sucks that honestly, I wanted Rodgers to get another one. But like, moving on to Tom Brady, this is his 10th Super Bowl appearance. 43 years old, first year with Tampa Bay.
Who cares?
And what?
Who cares?
Now I want to ask. In this sport, is he the greatest athlete of all time?
Who cares?
Athlete.
10 Super Bowl appearances, bro. 6 rings.
No, I'm good on this one. Go ahead, guys. I'll take it at the end.
No, I want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so I even started buying into that shit when I got here. And after I started thinking about it, I was like,
it's hot.
It's toasty. Might want to open up that window, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then I'll hit it off.
No, just keep talking.
Sure? Keep talking because we're going to focus in on you.
All right. So anyways, what's going to happen is okay. So I started biting into this stuff and I go, Tom Brady could have went to all these places. And I started looking at all the stars I saw today. You didn't go to no scrub team. You went to someone that was built ready to win. They were always been almost like a quarterback away from doing something good. They've been drafting well. They've been getting free agency well. They have good weather. A lot of people want to be there. It's Florida. It's a Republican state. It's open. You could fucking go have a dinner if you want to. And some states, like probably like something like California, you can't even go jerk off in your own house without fucking putting a mask on. You know what I mean?
I do it with the mask.
But that's what I'm saying. I was just saying, it's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
So when I heard that he was going there, I was like, oh, Tampa, like what? Because I always think back to this era of Tampa. John Lynch, Mike Allstott, Warwick Dunn, Warren Sapp, Darren Brooks. That was one of the greatest defense and offense that they could do. Sean King, a lot of people don't remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually pretty good. He's the one that threw the pass in Philly. The guy went underneath. It didn't hit the ground. It was I think it might have been Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit the ground.
You forgot.
And that was before replay.
You forgot Joe Jaravicious.
Yeah, that's another one too. So, dude, the ball didn't hit the ground. If replay was back then, that little call John Gruden would have never have went to Oakland. That was Tony Dungy's team. So all these little things that he says, like, hey, and I'm going to bring it back to this. Hey, we want to change let's replay everything during that whole play. No, it doesn't exist like that. You have to break it down into sections, because when we're looking at one thing, we just can't say, oh, but this happened. No, this is what we review, and that's it. Because these are the calls that we saw teams not make it to the Super Bowl when they should have been there, because they did catch the ball. And a referee ran down the line. One guy saying, yeah, it was a catch. No, one going incomplete. And the guy that's going catch. He just says, okay, it was incomplete.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But back to Tom Brady. That team was built to go win a Super Bowl already. We saw it. We saw it last year. They were decent. Jameis Winston threw the ball like a madman. He got picked off like crazy. He has some growing to do. So if you ask me, is it a big deal? It's a big deal, but who cares? He chose a good team to go to. So why are we saying that it's just him that got him there? Everybody on that team got him there. Tom Brady didn't get nobody there, because without that defense today, where would they be? Does Tom Brady play defense? Does Tom Brady get up? No, he doesn't. Who stopped Aaron Rodgers? That's what you got to look at.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a really big deal to me.
I mean, all I got to say is, like, dude, he's 43. He ain't going to a scrub team. He ain't got 10 extra years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. Like, why would, even if I'm 43, I'm not looking to go to the Jets and try to rebuild that. Like, no, I want to go to the best team that I have a chance to win, and that's what he did. So we can't discredit him for that. You know what I mean? Yes, today, the Bucs defense, they saved Tom Brady. He didn't play well by Tom Brady standards. But this defense, I just want to credit them. Their front seven is the best we've seen in the league this year. We really thought that the Rams had that. But in the playoffs, they didn't show up like the Bucs have. And the Bucs, I got to steal this one from you. The Bucs have played nothing but road games, and their first home game in the playoffs is going to be in the Super Bowl. So they've had to travel. They've had to do those things. And
First time in history.
Yeah, and it's hard to do. You're already going. You're in the playoffs, and you have to travel. That was the first time Brady has had to travel through the playoffs to go get to a Super Bowl. So that within itself is tough, but.
No, he's done
defense is travel.
We know
that.
Denver before, though. I think he's done it to Denver before.
Okay, and yeah. But the Bucs defense really came out today. They helped him out. It was funny because early on, Aaron Rodgers was having the turnovers, or the Packers were losing the turnover battle. The Bucs then ended up losing the turnover battle, but the difference maker was the Bucs capitalized on their turnovers, whereas the Green Bay didn't capitalize on all their turnovers. Like we said, 2 of the 3 turnovers, they didn't even score another first down. So that was kind of, they had opportunities. It could have been either way, is what I'm saying. But credit to the Bucs, man.
For what Tom Brady is doing, for him being 43 years old, unbelievable. You know, I'm a big Tom Brady fan. I like Tom Brady. But to say and acknowledge every time that the Buccaneers win, or every time that the Patriots would win, and lay it out all on it's Tom Brady that did it.
Mm-hmm.
If we're looking at a pie, people would assume that pie is all Tom Brady.
Right.
But it's not. It's not. It's a complementary of things. Just like Patrick Mahomes, you know?
Right.
When the Chiefs win, it's all Patrick Mahomes. But it's a great marriage. It's a great fit. Andy Reid, his offensive weapons, and then the talent that Patrick Mahomes has. So that's how I would assess Tom Brady, because he didn't have a good game today, but he got him there.
Mm-hmm.
He did. I mean, you can't be throwing 3 picks. You can't. What if the Packers do something with that? Guess what? They didn't. Thanks to who?
The defense.
The defense.
The defense. That's what I'm
the
saying.
Defense. And the defense got to Aaron Rodgers. And also that 4th down play calling on by Bruce Arians, you know? We're gonna go for it on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of like I said, Tom Brady dick riding out there. And I'm not shading Tom Brady. I am not. He's doing unbelievable things. But I go back to the Deshaun Watson, Mitch Trubisky. Oh, well, Deshaun Watson isn't Tom Brady. Trubisky isn't Tom Brady. No, what I'm saying in the bigger picture is you can't judge quarterbacks by wins.
No.
And it sounds stupid me saying that, but you can't, because look, Deshaun Watson had the best season of his career, and the Texans didn't even make the playoffs.
I don't even think they got 6 dubs, right?
No, I don't think so. I think they got 4.
Yeah, 4 dubs.
It hasn't been good. It hasn't been really good at all.
Tom Brady is like a rapper. Tom Brady is like a rapper who has great beat selection. And his bars are good. And he could always promote. He could always put some out there.
He's the Drake.
But when he puts out a song years later, and the beat is good, but his bars aren't that good, they're just gonna say that song is hella good. But it's really, if you really say something or critique the song, you're stupid. Don't talk shit about Eminem. Don't talk shit about Tom Brady. No, but that's what I equate Tom Brady to. You know, it doesn't mean
he just.
It doesn't mean. Look at Hector. Hector's
This motherfucker.
It doesn't mean Tom Brady puts out hits all the time. Sometimes he needs help from his producer or his head coach or defense.
Right.
And that was it today.
You said it perfect. That's what I wanted to say. I'm not very good with words as much as you are there, Mr. Smurf. But I'm saying the same thing. Like, that's a good team. He went to a good team, and we're giving him credit for something that he shouldn't be
real
doing.
Quick, I purposely give him looks throughout the show to make him real nervous.
I get fired up, bro. I get fired up.
I'll just like stare at him, and he'll be like,
But anyways, so like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
If it was me and that was a business decision, we would all went to Tampa. It was a good place. A lot of people said that, and a lot of people went there. I just think
that's what I'm saying. You can't knock him for that.
There it is. But what's the next one? What do we talk about?
No, is there anything else?
No, I'm good on that one.
Well, real quick, look, I'm not. Don't say you ain't got nothing to say and then interrupt me.
No. I mean, it's actually a little burp. I even want to say, ooh, my bad.
No, I mean, look, people, and this is where, especially fans of NFL, not just football fans of NFL. This is a team sport, guys. At the end of the day, one person, unlike the NBA, cannot really change the outcome of the game.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, no. This is strictly, literally, you have a sense of the quarterback has an amazing game, but they still lose because the defense allowed more points. Or the defense was shut down all game, but then the QB just kept turning the ball over. There's so many factors in a football game that it's really hard to predict. Because it's not always the best team is going to win on that given Sunday.
Yeah.
It's just the difference today is Bruce Arians and the Bucs came to win, and Matt LaFleur and the Packers played not to lose. That was the difference.
What happens if Tom Brady beats Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl?
Oh, he's keep going.
No.
What happens if Tom Brady beats Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl and Mahomes throws for 4 touchdowns, no picks, almost 400 yards, and Tom Brady throws for 2-something, a touchdown, and he wins? Does that mean that Patrick Mahomes is a lesser quarterback than Tom Brady? No. Patrick Mahomes is still a better quarterback, but the fanboys out there of Tom Brady would say, well, he's got 7 rings. He's got 7 rings. Okay, I get it. He's got more achievements, but as of right now, it's Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes as the best quarterbacks in the league.
Okay. So
as of right now, I'm not talking about career achievements, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I see it because I was thinking about this on the last one. If he gets an MVP and has a regular game, nothing spectacular, it's just a regular game, I'm gonna be pissed. And if I see one of his defensive linemen shut down 3 sacks, this many tackles, and he doesn't get an MVP, but Tom Brady just gets it for being Tom Brady, that's when it's some fucking BS.
That's the thing. They're gonna give it to him regardless.
That's what I'm saying. Because I even started getting that mentality. Oh, this guy has 6 rings, but I've seen this guy. He is spectacular to watch.
Right.
Oh, Brady. Sometimes he's an amazing guy to watch, but sometimes you got to realize, dude, the defense kind of helped you out. You just scored when you needed to.
But see, that's the greatness. That's the greatness of Tom Brady, though.
But he's the ultimate. It's the ultimate team sport. That's what's crazy about it.
The greatness about Tom Brady is he has it up here mentally. He has a high IQ, and he understands the true value of playing quarterback. And what I mean by that is you don't always have to throw 400 yards, 500 yards. You don't have to always throw for touchdowns. He understands that, like, yo, if we're running the ball well, we're going to keep on running the ball well until it doesn't benefit us anymore. If my defense is playing good, all I got to do is not, like, put them in the hole. He did throw some 3 interceptions today, but still, he understands that the fire within Tom Brady is he wants to win. Second half, 6 seconds left or 8 seconds left, no timeouts. They go for the tug. He throws it up. They go for the tug. He could have nailed it, and they could have went into halftime. They were playing to win.
Yeah.
They were playing to win. Look, we throw it up. You know what? If we don't get it, we have a second on the clock. Time stops. We're still going to try and kick that 55-yard field goal. You know, he's been hitting 55. He hit a 51 today. So we're here to win. We play to win. And I think that's also Brady's mentality that kind of spewed out to the whole team. Hey, we're here to win. Regardless of the downs, regardless of the ups, let's keep our foot on their neck. And this is one thing I got to say about this game is the Buccaneers had control of the whole game. Even though Aaron Rodgers outplayed Tom Brady, the Buccaneers as a team had control the whole entirety of the game.
You felt like the Packers were chasing the Bucs the whole game.
Yes. You know what it felt like? 2014, the catch. That type of game. It felt like, yes, the Cowboys were closing in on Green Bay, and the game was close at the end. We only needed a tug or 3 points, but the Cowboys were just chasing the whole game. They'd go up 2 scores, and we were just chasing. Even though the score itself is close, but Green Bay had control of that whole game. This was the total opposite. The Buccaneers had control of the whole game.
Yeah. So
that's a good one. That was a good one. I like it.
On that note, we got a Super Bowl now. The Chiefs.
Well, we didn't talk about the Bills and the Chiefs, man.
We're about to.
Well, we got on that because we spent go ahead.
No, well, I mean, real quick on Bills. Say one thing.
Okay, my brother Dave, hit me up. I asked him because he's really knowledgeable about sports too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I noticed with you, I get lost in the sauce because I get this. All right, so I'm like 75 years old, right? So, and I sometimes lose myself because I remember
when Jim Kelly got drafted.
Oh, dude, that was fucking awesome, dude. I remember when fucking Troy Aikman got drafted out of UCLA, bro. The best day of my life. I was about to fucking just pop out of my mom's womb in 1978 or whatever. But anyways, no, so I go to nostalgia. I go to nostalgia, so to see the Bills there sometimes, I get nostalgic.
Right.
And so I call my brother. I go, hey, what's up, man? He's like, I got the Bills. And I was like, you're talking about the 2 number 1 seeds getting upset. You're crazy, bro. That would be upset weekend. It would be no one across the board. I was like, and he goes, but when the Bucks won, I was like, damn, this guy's gonna be right. But when the Bills lost, I was like, yeah, that was a long shot. I thought it was a good game.
Right.
What I liked at the end, I've told you guys this, I was a poor sport. I love the way they fought at the end because they were like, we should have beat you guys. We blew it.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been in this big moment yet.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot to come from the Bills. You could see that coming because they're going, we're something, and you guys are going to see us next year. And I think that's the answer was to them.
Right. That's a good one.
Okay, so
Real quick on the Bills.
I didn't like their whole defensive game plan. I didn't like it at all. They can't cover a tight end. We've known it the whole time. They can't cover tight ends. They couldn't cover Tyreek Hill. They ran into the best team in football. Let's I'm gonna keep it a buck. 98+2. They ran into the Chiefs. The Chiefs they covered.
Yeah.
They as far as when not betting side, but I'm talking about their defense. They covered the whole game. And Josh Allen, they made Josh Allen look pedestrian. And Patrick Mahomes he's a G. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He killed it. On every level, he sure as hell was not concussed.
But did you think it was cool? Did you think it was cool at the end where he was telling him to get off the field? When
you're the champion, you have the right to do whatever you want.
I thought that was cool because it shows his leadership skills with that team, where he's telling them, get on the bench. We're not fighting. We're not going to blow this game. We're not going to lose it. And that's when I said, wow.
Yeah, that's commentator type. That's shit you like to see and notice.
I know, but I like noticing that stuff because that guy has a lot of strength in that locker room.
Oh, yeah.
People respect him.
He has a lot of pull.
Yeah, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Character, baby. What do I always judge people
I'm going to keep it a buck 50 times 2. Josh Allen shit the bed today. Look, in the beginning, they got up. The only touchdown y'all scored, man, is on a botched punt return that ended up on like the 2 or 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, man, I'm not gonna bag on him too much. He did really take a step this year. Like Ant said, this is the first time they're in this position in the AFC Championship. So it is big. And you're going up. Not only are you going up against the best team in football, you're going up against the reigning Super Bowl champs in a position they've already been in for the 4th time or the 3rd time in a row. Because remember, they lost before. And once they lost, they learned, okay, this is what we got to do in order to get to that big game. So I'm not going to, for right now, Josh Allen, you look pedestrian, you look scared, you looked flustered out there. You were trying to do too much. The Bills got to get a running back room in there that is going to complement Josh Allen. They lean a lot on him to do a lot more, not just throwing the ball, but also rushing the ball. And to have that defense, man, like you said, I don't understand how the Chiefs do this, man, but they have a tendency to get like their superstars wide open, which is crazy to me. I don't know how they do it. But I love that they do it.
Credit to Andy Reid.
And the
enemy.
Yes, because to be able to scheme plays where you have a Kelsey wide open for 15, 20 yards. Hill wide open. He breaks off for 70 yards. I mean, this dude had eight receptions for 160 yards right before he got up to like 172, something like that. That is ridiculous. I understand his speed, but a lot has to go to the scheming because he's just wide open. Wide open.
It's funny. It's funny that the only team to beat the Chiefs this year.
Oh, we said this.
And the only team to beat them and could have beat them twice if it wasn't for what's his name? The hell's his name? The safety that can't cover on the Raiders. I forget. Jonathan Abrams.
Yeah. Jonathan Abrams?
Abrams.
I call him the big hitter, not the big quitter. Because he can't cover. But he'll light somebody up. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny. And okay, so looking forward to the Super Bowl. I
so thought that was my phone. I'm all cleaning it.
We got the Chiefs and the Bucks. The Bucks are home underdogs.
Definitely.
They are. If you would guess the line, what's the line? What would you guys say?
I'd say 6.5.
2.5.
Chiefs are favored by 3.
Price is right, baby.
You know how I do it, baby.
Okay, here's my early takeaway. Jeff Fisher, Eric Fisher. They said that he tore his Achilles, left tackle, and then right tackle.
Well, Achilles injury, but by the looks of it,
he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
No.
And then the right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz, didn't play today. So if they don't have those bookend tackles, what you need to do to beat the Chiefs is you have to force them to be patient. Rush 3 or 4 and drop everybody back. You want to run? Go ahead, because they love to throw the ball. They love to. It's one of those things where it's like, how would I say this? How would I say this?
I don't know. You tell me.
They get so enamored with running with passing the ball that they hate running the ball. Like, all right, like I'm tired of running the ball. I want to pass. And that's what you have to force them to do, because they are going to get bored running the football, and they're going to love to throw. And you have to, like today, Patrick Mahomes threw for 30. He threw 38 times, And
that's what pisses me off.
You got to make them
about
one-dimensional.
the Chiefs,
you got to go with that Raider game plan. You can't blitz them. And Todd Bowles loves to blitz. You got to learn from the last game where Tyreek Hill torched Carlton Davis on the Bucks. Like the first 2 plays, he had like over 100 yards.
Yeah.
His first 2 catches. And you have to force the pass rush needs to get home with 3 or 4. That's how you got to get him.
All right, question. Are they watching that video of that game going, how did the Raiders do it?
I don't know, but that little play, roll out to the right, the one I called, they did it against the Bucks.
They did it.
They did it against the Bucks.
So if it was me and I was a coach, I'd be looking at that video. What did they scheme against? What did they do? Did they pressure him? When did they get him? What forced them to do this? What forced them to do that? And I think that's a great way to look at it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'll give my prediction at the end, but like
we're at 45 minutes.
I think it's unprecedented. Okay, another old man freaking thing is what was the last team?
Andy Reid's mask looks like a beak.
Oh, that he looks like such a fucking jackass, bro. I hate that motherfucker,
bro. Look at his mask.
What? Why do you hate everybody,
dude? Because he looks dumb. Because we're a regular mask.
Who cares?
All right. Anyways, okay. Last team to almost do a home Super Bowl. Who was it? I told you guys. Who was it?
Last team to have a home Super Bowl?
Almost to have a home Super Bowl.
The 49ers.
No.
What you mean almost as in like they kind of played it?
Yeah, they were in the playoffs, ready to go there.
But like they got knocked out in the championship game?
I thought you meant, okay, because the Niners played in a Super Bowl that was in the vicinity by their stadium. Yeah. I thought you meant by that.
No.
Oh.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I brought this up. The Buccaneers, this is their first time this is the first ever time we're hearing about this. But you know when the last time was? when their stadium got built, Warren Sapp, one of my favorite teams of all time.
2000?
When they played the Raiders. No. The year before they played the Raiders.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
That would have been, they were good enough to get there then. And everybody said, this is going to be the first time this team's going to go to their Super Bowl in their own field.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that this team is doing it again.
Yeah.
That's why I say it, because I remember that stuff because I was like, I was playing NFL 2K, bro. That was one of the baddest games ever, bro. And I remember, dude, the stadium was red, playing it. And I was like, and I used to play as the Bucks, right? So is
that Raymond James Stadium? Or is that what they're playing now?
No, that's Raymond James Stadium. It's the same one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Warren Sapp.
That was the one they built.
Warren Sapp on that game, dude. I remember, dude, he was 50 yards back, he would still sprint the runner down and tackle.
They like put him on all kinds of speed boosts.
Dude, Warren Sapp was the fastest. Dude, that's why he's my favorite player to this day. And he goes, dude, the other day I was watching his channel and he goes, you know how I know I had to retire? I saw this play lineup. I played for the Raiders. And this was I knew it was a sweep to the right, but I couldn't catch him. But I didn't know if I was just lazy or if I just couldn't do it. He goes, that's when I retired because I saw it coming, but I said, I'm not athletic enough to get there anymore.
So what's your take?
Yeah, go for it.
I forgot what we were talking about.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Are we doing predictions?
Not yet.
No, just,
Okay.
early look ahead.
So, yeah, I think the Bucks front seven is actually the team in the playoffs that can actually give the Chiefs a run for their money. And this is why. You have their two tackles that might not even play. Shaq Barrett, JPP, Monte Bayo.
Please tell me why.
That was weird. And then Dominican Sue, that line was putting pressure on Rodgers. They were getting Rodgers flustered today. And what do we compare Mahomes to? Who's the quarterback we compare him to? In Aaron Rodgers. Mahomes right now, he's not 100% as far as his running. I don't know if you noticed that today. He didn't run. He can escape the pocket, he can get out the pocket. He could throw the ball and things like that. Of that nature. Yeah, but he wasn't like running for yards. He was actually looking to get rid of the ball, right? And when it comes to the Bucks defense right now, they're gonna have to contain Mahomes. Try not to get him down outside the pocket. You got to keep them inside the pocket. You know what I mean?
The TSR.
But there's just so many.
It's
hard to bet against the Chiefs. They have so many weapons. When I watch their execution of plays in their offense, it's masterful. They've got it down to a science.
They have every counter.
Yes, like that's the thing. Is like
yeah,
they're a great counter punch boxer.
Yes.
Okay, so
and it's crazy to me that they love to pass. Like they will pass way more than they run
because it's a passing league.
Yes, but still, what did we talk about today? Aaron Rodgers had to pass a lot of the ball, and he was chasing though. Yeah. He was it felt like he would. The Chiefs, they pass a shitload and they're dominating. They're just like blowing you out.
Okay, so we can't. Can we name one player off their defense that we like in Kansas City?
Chris
Jones, the Honey Badger,
Tyrann Mathieu.
What do you have? What do you have?
What do you mean? What do you have? They're a great. They're a solid defense.
There it is. They are both good on both sides of the ball.
Right.
It's not a one
They
dimensional.
still could be had. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, their linebackers aren't as strong as the Bucs linebackers.
Matthews is a beast, and he's probably shorter than I am. He's probably like 5'2", 125 pounds. You know what I mean?
What I give the Bucs an advantage, not an advantage. What's another word like? I guess
where I give the Bucs the upper hand.
Not an upper hand, but what I give the Bucs, I guess we'll go with upper hand or advantage.
You can say credit.
Not even credit, like kind of like a nudge, like maybe you can do this, is that they already played them. Remember what I say about the Chiefs within the division? Because they know you. They know you. They keep it close with you because they know you. When the camera goes down, just whatever, let's keep going. Because they know you.
it's gonna get me mad because he's always fucking right. That's what's gonna get mad. I could see this take going in the right direction. I'm gonna be saying, "You were right, bro. You were right." Keep going, bro. Keep going.
So for example, the Bills didn't learn. The Bills didn't learn. Maybe they stuck to what got them there. So I don't think the Bucks, Todd Bowles loves to blitz, but I go back to it. They love to throw. So what you need to do is put yourself in nothing but pass defense situations on the defense. Nothing but pass defenses. Force them to run the ball. Go ahead, run the ball. Go ahead. We're gonna leave 4 there. Run the ball, and the Chiefs are gonna be like, all right, we'll run the ball, but they're gonna get tired of running. They're not. I can't think of the word. They're not. What is it when you can't wait for something?
They're anxious.
It's like a guy trying to get pussy, bro.
No, it's anxious.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They're not patient.
They're not patient.
Yeah, they're not patient.
They're not patient. They're not patient. Go ahead, let them have their little dink and dunk, because at some point, the pass rush is going to get there, or he's going to throw a pick. I think that's how you need to beat Mahomes. But the first thing you got to do is pass rush. But anyways, y'all got anything else on the Super Bowl?
No, I think that's it for me.
I think it's been just.
It's.
Do you guys want to do picks next week?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll do picks.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to
we'll
look
do that
at it.
later.
No, I think it's a good matchup, man. I really do.
Don't you love the interviews over the weeks?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that because it kind of makes.
One thing I noticed about Tom Brady though, I don't know if it's just like his lips because they're small, but his lips always look dry as fuck to me.
I've never.
Have you ever
noticed
noticed?
that.
Look at him. Every time he's doing it, he does this.
Your lips look dry right now.
And they are, and that's what bothers me because when I'm talking, I have to lick my lips. You know, like when you have your lips dry and you're like, yeah, man,
you're trying to look like a black dude, bro.
Yeah, he looks like
LL Cool J.
Whoa. You gonna offend some,
All right, okay, my bad. We could go that. I was gonna say, I thought you were doing like the LL Cool J and the the old movie. No,
what I'm talking
the old videos where he goes like that.
No. What I'm saying is, it bothers me when my lips are dry. But Brady's lips always look dry when he's talking. I'm like, dude, I saw him today after the post game interview. I was like, this might sound like a little like.
Don't
weird.
get offended, people.
Yeah,
it's
this is no
joke.
homo. This is no homo. I was like, dude, please just lick your lips for me.
Or dude, just
like you know what I mean. Like I was just like, they look dry. It was bothering me.
Get a bottled water and just moisten your lips,
it's
bro.
It's like Smurf looking at our hair right now. He's like, dude, just
get
cut
a
Carmex.
Your hair. A Carmex. Ain't that what it's called? The little Carmex, or what is it?
Carmex. Yeah, Carmex. Oh, dude, I always carry that shit, dude. Look at that.
Look at that.
So. All right,
my bad. That's the one right there that you got to get. Because my lips get dry, bro.
No, you got to get the Carmex. Or
not
the
Carmex.
yellow one.
Don't ever get the yellow one. Because you start using that shit, next to your lips rely on it. Chapstick will clear your shit up quick.
I like have you seen the Vaseline ones? The little small ones?
Now we got to go to this beaner shit, dude.
My daughter just showed me that one. That was cool.
No, have you seen the one that's like the big red ball? And it almost looks like you take the top off.
Yeah, I use those. The EOS X.
Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah, I like those.
All right, so y'all got anything else?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a good Super Bowl. I mean, it was an interesting year. I guess we can all agree to that. But these two games, man, I mean, they didn't. One went the way I thought it was gonna go, and the other one just totally took me by surprise, to be honest.
Yeah.
Y'all got any funny stories? Anything? Any parent corner? Any parental advisory? Any? None?
Oh, okay. So I got this joke. I said it to this. So we've all, and nobody could get offended by this because this is on a movie, right? And I said it the other day, and I just can't get it out of my head, so I keep on saying it. So Jack Nicholson on The Departed. Remember when the phone rings? Do you remember The Departed?
Yeah.
And he's talking to his friend. He's all, yeah, you really handled him. And like he shows like him killing his wife and shit like that. And all of a sudden she goes, can't you fucking stop talking about money? And all he says,
another county her.
and he throws the phone at her. Dude, so
that's why you keep saying it. Like,
dude, so I don't know where it came out. I hadn't seen that movie in forever, bro. So I call somebody up and I go, hey, what's up? Can you talk? I'm at lunch. And I go, well.
He knows. Let him finish the story.
But let me finish it.
Don't point at and interrupt him, dog.
If you interrupt, at least admit it.
I'm trying not to laugh.
She goes, I'm at lunch. And I went, oh, okay. Well, I thought that was a good time to talk. You know what I mean? You're at lunch, I'm at work, whatever. And she goes, I'm trying to eat. And I went,
Another county herd.
What? You click?
and I hung up.
That's funny.
Ever since then, I've been going like this. Dude, my mom. My mom goes like, because my mom trips out on the shit that I say because I'm a little wild. So I go, she goes, what are you going to do? I don't know, another cunt he heard from. She's like, stop fucking saying that.
No, you need to come up with some shit. You need to tell some stories too.
I know,
bro.
I do. So, okay.
Like, you be
First of all,
any stories?
No, but
so hold on.
That's what he does, bro. He puts us on the spotlight. He always does that. Y'all got any funny shit?
But how?
I say that because y'all usually tell funny stories.
Yeah,
y'all
but-
usually tell funny stories. But anyway,
Make me laugh,
I've noticed.
bro.
Hold on.
The fans want to hear me laugh.
I am going to reply Anthony's thing. Anthony, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. You constantly talk about this person on this podcast.
Oh, God. Bro.
Give me a second. Oh my God.
Oh, I was looking for a story. Holy shoot. Damn. I need water. Oh.
I knew it was brewing up, you fucker.
Oh, bro.
I knew it was brewing up.
I was so intrigued.
But
I was like, oh my God, Smurf's gonna tell a story. And I'm looking
here's
straight
the
at
thing.
you. Anthony.
Put the hat back on. Put the hat back on.
They like it, bro. They thinning, bro. Those hairs are thinning. Hey, CHIEFS.com. Y'all need to sponsor this show because I need my shit like regurgitated or some shit. It's getting
I just
thin.
got my ab workout in.
I'm about to throw up again.
God damn.
All right, so
No, what I'm saying is,
No,
Bruh,
I
like-
know. The reason I'm saying it is not because I like this person. I want to talk about it. I don't know where this line came from, but I just went. It just popped in my head. Another cunt he heard from. and you know what it goes to? I don't know where this stores in my head, but there's movie quotes in there. Back to Scarface that I could remember on demand. If you really ask me, her womb is so polluted.
that's funny.
Dude, and that's what it is. I just watch too much movies and I start seeing this shit. That all of a sudden next I said it and I went, where the hell did I get that line? And I went, that was Jack Nicholson, The Departed.
So you're like, it's almost like those lines translate into something in
It's
your
my
life.
life.
Yeah.
It translated into my life and I'm going, and what it was just a simple conversation that didn't have nothing to do with anything that's going on.
Yeah.
And he's saying like, stop talking about her, but I haven't been letting it go. You know what I mean? But
Okay, so I got a funny story.
But when I said it, I was like, another cunt teared from.
Okay, so I got a funny story. So this is the story right here, right? Okay, so we're at the Warrior game. I'm at the Warrior game, right? And I end up going to this Warrior game with my homie Richie and my homie David. I don't know if I ever told you guys this story.
Oh, we're talking about Black David?
Yeah,
Okay,
David.
cool.
David. So I took him out to Oakland. And so we were staying, I usually stay on 98th, but the house was being rented out. So we stayed at a hotel literally right by the stadium, Oracle Arena and the Raiders Stadium.
Like a bougie ass hotel?
No. Well, it wasn't bad.
They got free breakfast, bro?
They got free breakfast, yeah.
All right, cool.
To
me, that's bougie.
Okay, so this is the story right here. So Richie decides to get drunk, like hella drunk.
Which is not uncommon for Richie.
So yeah, I know. So I think the whole day consisted of, I think we went to the mall Maybe the day before. We went to the mall, right? And then Richie's like, me and David we bought black hoodies that said F Denver, right? And then Richie, I guess he was just trying to buy black clothing, like the color black. Like Anthony. Anyways, he goes to a Ross. Because he can't find any black jeans. So he finds some black jeans in the clearance aisle, and they were hella cheap. Doesn't even try them on. Just gets them and he pays for them, right? So then we go to the hotel, and then I think it's the day of the Raider game, and then he puts them on.
Wait, Raider or Warriors game?
Raider game.
Okay.
He puts them on. In one leg, like he couldn't even get them up.
Right.
He bought like size 30 or 32 pants.
Yo, you ain't got to call him out like that,
Richie's
bro.
like a size 55.
Bro, you didn't got to call him out like that, bro. You could have just said, no. You called him out by saying he bought a 32.
No.
That's pretty good.
No.
I mean, what do you wear?
Bro, why you got to call me out?
I'll say, but like he bought a 55, but the length was 22.
Okay, regardless, let me tell the story.
Right.
So he at this point he's drunk, and we're like laughing. Me and David are laughing. So, anyways, we're on the way. We're in walking distance to the stadium or to the Oracle Arena
From the hotel.
Yeah. And I tell everybody, get your tickets. You know, get everything you need. You know, XYZ. Everybody, you got everything? Yes, got everything. So we're standing in line to get in, and we're like one of the first ones in.
Right.
We're like one of the first ones in, right? And this is Westbrook's first game against Kevin Durant.
So this was it's a Warrior game. It's a Warrior game, not a Raider game.
It's a Warrior game. But I never said, did I say Raider game?
You said black because you said he was wearing black pants. You said
Denver.
Because we did watch a Raider game during that trip. So maybe I got confused.
Okay. So it's like merging together.
Yeah. But anyways, so we walk to the stadium and Richie is drunk. So we're like, they're about to open up the gates or whatever, right? To get in, right? And I'm like, all right, everybody got your ticket? And then I got mine. David pulls out his, and Richie's dumbass, I can't find it. I forgot it at the hotel. And we're ready to get in. And I'm like, bruh, I told you, like, get everything.
And this is the thing with Smurf. When he plans shit around, like, and it's a group thing, get your shit in line. Like Smurf will lose his head. And I'll lose my head too, because it's like,
I wasn't mad.
No. We'll lose our shit because how many times did you say it at the hotel?
I can't remember.
3-4 times at least. And he still forgot him? That'll piss anybody off.
Yeah, well, it didn't make me mad because I'm about to get in. Me and David about to get in. You're going to have to stand back in line.
That's the difference between him and I'm like, all right, I'll go with you to bed.
No.
Nice guy.
Because me and David, this is the whole Warrior run, and me and David, we were just trying to get in, go see the shoot around and,
Yeah,
whatever.
you're there early.
But anyways, this is the story. So he forgot him, and I said, Richie, do you know how to get back to the hotel? He said, yes, yeah, blah. Anyways, so I could see, me and David could see Richie walking the whole way because we're up top, we're at the entrance at the arena, and we could see the hotel. We could see walking to the hotel, and we see Richie. I can't hear what he says, but we see Richie from afar talking to security guard, probably saying, hey, how do I get here? I don't know where I'm going. X, Y, and Z. Like, after you just told me, you know how to get there. Anyways, we go in there and we're watching the game, and we don't see Richie back until, like, I don't know, I think it's second quarter. And then Richie finally meets up with us, and I'm pretty sure it's this game because we saw 2 Warrior games, but I'm pretty sure it's this game. And we're all kicking it, whatever. And then he's eating, and then he fucking just pops out with like a random ass hot dog from his pocket and just starts eating
Shut the fuck up.
And then he had nachos. And then I swear, like a quarter later, he pops out with a hot dog on this other side. And
from the stadium?
Yeah.
In his pockets.
Yeah.
In his pockets.
So that was pretty funny.
Oh my. So he treated the Warriors game as a movie. And he was like, nah, I'm going to pack my shit.
Yeah. That's pretty funny, yeah. But anyways, this the TSR show. We ain't got nothing else unless Hector got something else.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Hey,
straight.
but get ready because we're gonna talk about some good NBA shit coming up. Like
Yeah,
seriously,
next episode, we gonna do a deep dive in some NBA because the NFL season about to end. And Hector wants to, or Anthony wants to get in some MMA, some baseball, some rugby. Conor McGregor lost.
No,
you know,
what I really want to get into
his
is,
heart ain't in it.
dude, this college softball season is gonna be really good, bro.
All right.
I've been watching Texas A&M and they are good.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Hey,
no, it's
we
not.
out of here, blood.
All right,
It's
later,
rocking
guys.
like a cutoff stock, and it's the TSR show.
We'll be back at it
Hector
like
get a
crack.
haircut.
Later, guys.
Later,
You have a
guys.
good one.